Check. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right. Sorry, guys. For some reason, the microphone wasn't working. We got something from Shane Martin and Family. Says Esther and James this morning, and Pastor is preaching through Romans. Excellent. That's awesome. Yeah, sound is always never fun, especially when it doesn't work. But today I'm working on a new t-shirt design. I don't know, this is just the kind of design that I like to make. Just kind of fun design. Not really like super I don't know, I think some designs are a little more sophisticated. This one's just a little more crazy fun. So working on it's Martin Luther dropping his hammer. He's holding the 95 Theses. He's got his Chuck Taylors on, except they're not Chuck Taylors. It says, "Here I stand," with the Bible right there. So this is what I'm just kind of sketching out this morning, trying to make a one color shirt design so that I can get some screen printed transfers. Those only take one, 2, or 3 color designs, and so I'm trying to make it a one color design, because I think I only have one design in the shop that's only one color, and that's the Mortify, or the Mortify Sin shirt design. So right now I'm refining my sketch. Pertaining to the question I posted, what Bible verse or what book of the Bible are you reading or studying right now? Right now we're going through, as a family, we're going through 2 Samuel. We've gone all the way from Genesis all the way to we're at 2 Samuel now. So we're studying that as a family. We're going through Acts as a church on Sundays, and on Wednesdays we're going through the book of Proverbs. What's everybody drinking this morning? I have my Cameron's coffee from Costco, $10.99, Costco special. Cameron's espresso Velvet Moon blend, I think is what it's called. I used to have a t-shirt with Bugs Bunny and Taz on it. And they were dressed like the I don't even know what kind of music to call them, hip-hop group, Crisscross. They had all their clothes on backwards. And my kids told me I should do that with the Reformers. Dress Martin Luther and John Calvin as Crisscross. And it had the front of the characters on the front of the shirt and the back of the characters on the back of the shirt. My kids are like, "Dad, you should do that." I said, "No, I don't think that would work." So this cleaned up sketch is really just to fix some of the design issues in the sketch, in the rough sketch. Juan Valdez, Colombian coffee. Excellent. You know, I had some Nescafe instant coffee a few weeks ago. That stuff was actually pretty good. I thought about just grabbing some more instant coffee. Maybe I'll bring it into my office at work so that I can have some easy coffee access while I'm at work. So I want to color all this in on this sketch phase just to see what it's like, but I have a feeling that I could get it done a lot quicker if I just switch to a regular brush and do like a final version, because really what I really wanted to do was just get the text correct here, the way it shapes around the the character here. And I think I'm ready. I just need to turn the opacity down here. What state do you guys live in? We spoke about that years ago, but I don't remember. Yes, we live in Wisconsin. Southern Wisconsin. We're about 15-20 minutes north of the border of Illinois. So yeah. The real instant coffee is delicious. Yeah, I don't know how to tell what the real stuff is. Is it all just like, I don't even know how they make it. It looks like just like dehydrated coffee or something. Okay. Put my glove on so my hand doesn't stick to the screen so much. There we go. When I was in high school, I used to look at the these skateboarding magazines and stuff, and they would have just pages and pages full of all just skateboard decks, and I just like to look at all the artwork, and I was really drawn to just the kind of the more like comic booky style artwork, or the crazy illustrated text and things like that. So this, I feel like this design is kind of born out of that that period in my life. I'll do that side first. Bring his cheek down there. There we go. Mm. Let's try this first. Can't have too small of lines when I'm doing these shirts because some of the transfers don't allow. Yeah, they need at least a minimum size line point, which is like usually 1 to 3 point line for the screen printed transfers that I want to go for on these. Some of these lines need to be thickened up. Okay, let's do the hammer. Yeah, maybe I will curve handle a little bit. Give it that feeling of falling, cartoony falling. That might be a little much. Yeah, let's keep it straight. Coffee break. All right. Clean my desk area over here. I used to have all kinds of boxes of all my like RefToons greeting cards and everything over here because we use whatever space we can find for storage. So I had a lot of that over here. Now I put all my some of my favorite graphic novels over here, as well as my Tolkien. Well, 3 books in my Tolkien collection. I've got, and none of them are The Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. I have the Book of Lost Tales, the Silmarillion, and the Complete Guide to Middle Earth. Oh, I guess I have a reader's companion to The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings as well. Over here. I have Mouse Guard, and then I have Bone. And then I've got some of my action figures up there. So, that's a little more pleasant, at least for me to look at, than just like a bunch of white boxes. My throat's feeling a little scratchy. Hope I'm not getting sick again. Benjamin Miller! What's up, brother? Literally. Welcome to Coffee and Cartoons. What are you drinking? Yoshi Oast. Yoshi Oast. Yoshi Oast. Good morning. How are you doing? Welcome to Coffee and Cartoons. What are y'all reading? I just finished listening to The Silmarillion on audiobook, which was actually a really good audiobook. Sometimes I don't like the people narrating them, but this guy was pretty good. I think it was David Shaw, I think was the name. But it was good. And now I've started listening to Unfinished Tales. And that's my fiction reading for now. And thank you, Yoshi. Appreciate it. Soli Deo Gloria. And then I started listening to Thomas Watson's The Doctrine of Repentance, and made some notes of some really good quotes that he has in there. Ben is drinking a fresh dark roast, extra bold, just like how he likes his cartoons. Oh yeah, you've been slow in your fiction reading this year. Yeah, that's I've been slow in my fiction reading for the last few years. I've been reading just like Christian books and things like that, as far as like Christian living and whatnot, Puritans, things like that. But I really wanted to get my imagination juices flowing, so to speak. So I've been listening to a lot of Tolkien, and yeah, it's been good. Unfinished Tales is pretty good. It's not an easy listen or read, because it takes like a lot of the unfinished like notes from Tolkien, and it has interjections from Christopher Tolkien, talking about how certain stories or aspects of this tale are different between these notes and the Silmarillion or other books, or the Lord of the Rings, things like that. But it's pretty good. Yes. Yeah, The Doctrine of Repentance is excellent. I love it. I read it once before, but I didn't take any notes. Now I'm taking notes. Right. Wise. What am I doing here? I kind of wish, like, when I'm live streaming here, I have comments coming in from Instagram, YouTube, and Rumble. Kind of wish they would all kind of like aggregate on each of those sites, so that you could see all the comments from everybody. Otherwise, the people on YouTube miss the comments from the people on Instagram, and so on and so forth. It would just make for conversations to be a little bit more natural and stuff. All right. Before I came on here, I was looking at gadgets for my office. I've never had an office outside of the home until now, and I was looking at some of my coworkers' offices, and they have some really fun gadgets in their office. Like, I don't know, fun like iPhone chargers. I guess that's not really fun. It's kind of fun to me. And oh yeah, I do too. I love the depth of published Middle Earth lore. Yes. Man, it's my favorite thing. I was just thinking yesterday, like, if I only had Tolkien's works to read, aside from the Bible, of course, I would be fine reading those and having that be the only thing I read for the rest of my life, aside from the Bible. As far as fiction works go. Because it's so deep and so large. There's so many inspiring stories and helpful stories of like valor and courage and things like that. It's just a very I feel like you don't get that very much in modern stories. Mm. Oh, I forgot what program I was in. I can't do that very easily in this program, so I have to do this. Pardon the noise of the pen scratching on the screen. Hopefully it's not like nails on a chalkboard. My daughter has a cross-country race today. I won't be able to make it though because I'll be at work. They have to leave here at 1:30, I think, in order to even make it there. I think they have to be there by like 2:30 or something like that. Race starts at 3. But I don't know. Having a job outside of the home is something to get used to. Not being able to be as flexible as I used to be with my freelancing. Oh, you're reading Father Christmas this year as well as Little Christmas Carol. Oh, I want to get Little Christmas Carol. I forgot about that one. Is that out yet? I know he was. Last I saw, he was working on it still. Um, yeah, Father Christmas by Tolkien. Yeah, I saw that on audiobook on Hoopla. I was gonna rent that and see what that was like. It's like Tolkien's letters from Father Christmas to his children, his own children. I thought that looked interesting. I also would like to read Gawain and the Green Knight or something like that. What are these called? Knickers? Martin Luther and his knickers. Knickers into sneakers. I need to keep track of the time. It's 6:51. I have to leave here around 7 in order to get to work by 8. It's about a 45-minute drive, but with traffic, I always get caught up in traffic. Yes, he is hip with the kids. Hey kids, what up? Well, I thought about just putting him in like old timey shoes, but I thought it would be fun to put him in Chuck Taylors and have here I stand on the little patch with a little Bible. Oh, he translated Beowulf as well. Interesting. I'll have to find that. And it looks like the Little Christmas Carol came out 2 weeks ago. Sweet. We have Little Pilgrim's Progress. I really like that one. Illustrated by Joe Sutphin, who I got to meet at the Sing conference a couple years ago. We chatted for a bit. He signed my book, and he stopped by my table, and we chatted a little bit more. Seems like a really nice guy. I love his art style, too. Here, this is going to have to be closer together. Stand. Oops. Let's make it skinnier letters. Here I stand. It's done. Um, oh, I never saved this. Oops. I could have lost everything just now. Let's see here. Luther. Chuck's t-shirt. There we go. Thank you, Ben. Cheers to you as well. Thanks for tuning in, brother. And I'll talk to you later. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to check out RefToons.com and get your 2025 RefToons calendar. It's available in wall calendar and my secret stash and desk calendar. This fits into we have these little wood blocks that my dad made for me, and the desk calendar fits right into those. I have some hard cardboard backing on there so it kind of stays up. Check that out. Oh, it's blurry. RefToons.com. This is just the cover page, but each page has a RefToon on it with a calendar grid, and then on the back of each card is a 5x7 full print of the artwork for that month. So these are the desk calendars, and it's also available in a wall calendar. So check that out at reftunes.com, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks Yoshi, Ost, Ben, Miller, Shane Martin and family. Thank y'all for joining in the comments. It was good talking with y'all, and have a good day. See you later.